Yeah. What's up, guys? Your boy, the Savage, back again with another Savage Talk Extra. You know, like that. You know, them way there. Oh, it's good to be back. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Kind of missed you guys. You know, them way there. It's been a minute still. It really hasn't, though. I've been doing live streams all, I think I had like a day off, 2 days off, something like that. I think the last time I seen you guys was Monday Night Raw. Yes, it was. And then obviously NXT reactions, but it's good to be here. It's good to see you guys, even though technically I can't see you, but I can see your profile pics, like that. Shout out to Rion, shout out to Zilla. Good to see you, man. I love when you're here still. Shout out to Josh the Savage. You know them way there. Gang. Sorry, back in the gym, it's hurting. You know them way there. Shout out to Elite Squad and shout out to Brother Nero. And I really want to pronounce that name, but it looks like it's in Polish or Greek or something like that. To shout out to you. Shout out to Brocky Kaiser in the chat. Hey, it's love, man. It's love. We're here on Savage Talk Extra. Savage Talk Extra is the extra version of Savage Talk Live, which we do on Mondays. So we're here to just talk wrestling, good old wrestling, a little bit of Savage news, bit of a Q&A and that. And let's just talk, like that. Shout out to Martel, like that. What's up, Savage Chief? Gang business. Acknowledge me. Yeah? Shout out to Pepper Awesome. You know them way there. Let me get everyone's stuff on screen, man. You deserve some airtime. I ain't even gonna lie. You know them way there. Ronda Rousey needs to come back. Oh, we're gonna get into that, bro. There's Zilla. Yeah. Oh, you miss her as well. A lot of love for Ronda, like that. We're gonna get into it, them way there. Who were you rooting for at WrestleMania going among the women's champions? Oh, I was rooting for Bianca. I was rooting for Bianca the whole time. From Royal Rumble. So what's up, Savage? Shout out to you, Elite Squad, bro. Like that. Shout out to Brother Nero. I knew you'd come. Them way there. Brocky, of course, like that. Martha Thomas, them way there. Pepper, yeah. Shout out to Reginald. You better not be the Reginald that's coming out with Nia Jax. Watch Ronda come back when the fans are fully back in every arena. Oi. Brother Nero, yeah. Hail the Savage. Yeah, them way there. Yeah, gang business. Listen, it's good to be here. We ain't got much Savage talk to get through today. Obviously, you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title of the video. It wasn't actually clickbait. I actually went from the thing I've seen on the news and that. Ronda was asked by Devon Dudley, when will she return? And she said when she feels like it, but she's 100% returning is her words. A lot of guys are excited about this. And obviously, she's not going to give you a date because she's going to want you guys to speculate and build anticipation for when she's going to return. And it does beg the question that we don't have Becky at the moment. We don't have Ronda at the moment. So when will she return? A lot of people think she might come back when the fans are here. I personally don't know. A lot of people know that I am not like a massive fan of Ronda. And if everyone's going to ask me why, then I'll have to get into it again. But we're going to cut some things of Savage news, so let's get into it. Might as well get straight into it. I've been very, very busy, but I don't mind being busy, to be honest, like that. Trying to put all my time into the Demon team. We're going to grow. Make sure you guys share and all that stuff everywhere you can. We're getting it. Shout out to Love for Basketball. Love for Basketball, have you done your video yet, bro? Because I didn't get a message, that wait there. Tell me and I'll pull it up for sure. Ronda versus Becky needs to happen before the next WrestleMania. Possibly SummerSlam, August. It's a good date. Also, yeah, August. I'm about to say Survivor Series, but that will be champion versus champion there. I'm going to keep it 100. I don't even want Ronda to. My man, Brother Nero knows, bro. You share the same heart as me, bro. I don't even want Ronda to be back, bro, but I'm here to cut wrestling news, and I am a fan of wrestling, so if it's good for the business, then it's good for the business. Shout out to Kevin, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to Victoria. I want Ronda Rousey to return to WWE and challenge Asuka. Okay, you do know she doesn't have the title anymore, though, don't you? But Asuka versus Ronda, I can see it. You know what I mean? You did send it me. I didn't see it, bro. If you sent it, did you send it me today? Because I checked Instagram this morning. I didn't see it, but if you did send it me, I'll go and have a look, and I'll put the link up on the community page. Don't worry about that, bro. I got your back. Okay, then. So into Savage news. Well, we'll start with Ronda. Like I said, she was speaking on, I think it's called Table Talk. Devon Dudley was asking her about returning. He requested that to return, and she was saying that she thinks she's got enough power, enough star power and pull to request what she wants. She also said that she's definitely going to return, but she will return when she wants to. I don't know with Ronda. It's a bit of a weird one because she seems to do this thing where you can't really tell with her, is she, is she trolling a little bit, or is the attitude a real attitude? Now, the famous thing what she done when she was in WWE, she done that backstage talk and said wrestling was fake and none of these girls can touch her, etc., etc. That seemed real to me because I remember watching it on Total Divas and all the women were shocked about it as well, even her close friends like Natty. So, but she's definitely looking to return. She named opponents that she would want to come back and fight as well. So the fact that she's starting to do that, she spoke on the feud that she had with Charlotte. She said that she wished that she had got to fight with Natty a little bit more. Obviously, it's her close friend. She said she enjoyed the time in the ring that she had with Nia Jax, but obviously she didn't get to fight her very much. So she said Nia's the only one that can't hurt her. Well, no, she said Nia's the only one that can hurt her, as in like Nia's the only one who's strong enough to even do anything to her. You know what I mean? Which is a bit of a, but she said that on future wrestling opponents, she'd love to do an angle with Rhea Ripley or Bianca Belair. Now, it's funny because I don't know if she would have said that before they won the titles, but it's very funny that both champions is somebody who she wants to go for. So she did name on that. So yeah, that's kind of what Ronda said. But the fact that she's talking about wrestling a lot now says to me that she will be returning. I don't know how soon, but I do hope 100%. And everyone knows that I'm not a massive fan of Ronda in WWE. I was a fan of Ronda in UFC, and then she started to I didn't like the sportsmanship, what she was throwing out and the way she was acting towards Nunes. So by the time we got to that match, I wanted Nunes to punch her face in, and she did. So, like that. And then I didn't like the fact that she come and dissed the wrestling business, the company what was paying her for a whole year. Didn't like that at all. But yeah, that's just my basis on it. But if she's going to come back, I do hope that the time she's had out, she's been gone ages now. I hope the time she's had out, she's been in the ring and sorted herself out and learn how to, more than anything, learn on the mic. She was kind of exciting in the ring, Ronda. Sometimes she looked like she was going to snap people up a bit. I didn't like the little power-up things she did, little comeback, but she was doing some good moves in the ring. So hopefully, if she's going to return for that, because I just want the wrestling business to be good. So if she's going to return, then I hope she's great. Reginald says, Triple H did say WWE is ready for Ronda when she's ready to come back. He did say that, but like she just said, she'll come back when she's good and ready, which is crazy. Bring Ronda back. I'm sorry, Savage. I know you are not a fan of her. No, but I'm not I don't feel bad at anyone who is a fan of her saying they want her to come back. It doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, whatever's best for business. Rhea versus Ronda may happen if Ronda returns. Yeah, well, that's who she wants to fight. So I can see her fighting Ronda. I mean, Rhea more than seeing her fight Bianca Belair. She's basically doing the Brock thing, trying to get as much out of a return as possible. I don't think so, Brother Nero. I don't think Brock needs to. Brock, normally before Brock returns, never says anything. He never says anything. He just turns up. Brock's star power is that big because Brock is the mix between, he's like Randy Orton, if Randy Orton was out of the business. But the only difference is Brock has UFC fans as well. So he can kind of just do what he wants. And I think that's the reason why we don't have Brock in the company at the moment, because he can do what he wants and demand as much money as he wants. And at one point, he was getting $600,000 an appearance. You have to understand, with some of Brock's appearances, all he was doing was walking out to the ring and standing there while Paul Heyman spoke. So obviously with the pandemic, WWE couldn't carry on paying him that much money. So I guess that's the reason why he hasn't returned just yet. So, you know what I mean? But at the moment, we're not missing Brock. We got the tribal chief, them way there. Martel should be throwing shots, yeah, for 100%. Ronda versus Rhea would be dope, all BS aside. Don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a bit sour on Ronda, but I'm happy for her to come back and, do something different and see if she can win me over. Not saying that she has to win me over. I didn't like her attitude. I didn't like the way she carried herself, and especially didn't like the way she shoot and cost Alexa. Keep her away. Yeah, I agree. Definitely didn't like the way she carried herself. Although, because I was watching Total Divas at the time, she seemed to be friends with everyone backstage. But there was a few moments in Total Divas where she peed a few people off and stuff like that. And her attitude when the fans booed her when she got beat up by Charlotte with the kendo stick. She didn't take it as a superstar. She took it as a personal thing and started talking about it. Wrestlers get booed every day. You know what I mean? How do you think Baron Corbin feels? You know them way there. Ronda versus Sasha should have been the main event at WrestleMania 35. No way. How would that even have happened? Sasha didn't have the belt. Ronda had one belt and Charlotte had the other. So, and then, is that what happened? And then Becky won both of them. I think that's what happened. Becky 2 belts. I think. I'm not going to lie, that main event wasn't great, and I didn't like the finish of it. Becky's pin didn't seem that she needed it. I don't know. Rion says WWE needs Ronda Rousey. They don't. I don't think they do, bro. Yes, she's star power, but how many people are still massive fans of Ronda Rousey? I do not know. But I did not like her attitude at all, me either. I did get the transcript up of what she said, but I don't know if we need to read it out anymore because I've read out most of it off the top of my head. So, while Nia injured people and she's still on Raw and not been sent back to the Performance Center at least. Yeah, that's got nothing to, like, Ronda didn't get sent anywhere, did she? She decided to leave. So, and yeah, the thing is, I'm going to get into this with Nia Jax because yes, Nia has hurt people before, but the flack she gets, I'm like, it's going to be hard, first of all, trying to carry yourself when you're that stronger than everyone else. So injuries do happen, but like I've seen Sasha injure people before, pretty bad as well. I've seen that what she did to Paige. You know what I mean? I've seen all of these wrestlers hurt each other. I mean, the last one with Nia was pretty bad with Kairi Sane when she split her head open on the stairs, but that is one of those ones where the person who's been thrown into the stairs needs to sell it. But obviously Nia's so strong, she threw her too hard, so it's one of those ones, but I get what you mean. The fans didn't like her character, but she was treating it as though she got such a reaction in the UFC. Yeah, exactly. The WWE ratings on YouTube are high when Ronda was there. That doesn't mean anything, bro. Like, okay, if you're speaking from the business aspect of WWE, then of course that's the same as saying WWE need Brock Lesnar, but that's not because she's great. That's because she's Ronda Rousey. Her name is great. She was the first ever women's UFC champion. She was the longest reigning women's UFC champion. She had the most first round wins in the UFC, first round by armbar. She is all of those things. She was a movie star. The same thing would happen if Conor McGregor came here. It doesn't mean that he's good at wrestling. It doesn't mean he's good for the wrestling business with inside of it. But if you're just talking about money and ratings, then yeah, fair enough, she would be. Ronda is not popular, and AJ Lee pop would be bigger, but she's not. AJ Lee's officially retired, but you were 100% right, Alicia. AJ Lee would be a bigger pop, of course. I mean, even AJ or CM Punk, you know what I mean? What are you saying, Durante? Hope you're well, bro. But yeah, like I said, I did get the thing up for you. I don't like Ronda, but that promo she did with the Bella Twins was great. I don't remember one promo that Ronda done was that I enjoyed. All of that flipping screw the man, boo the woo and all that. Yeah, I mean, she's back training again. She's been training for a while, to be honest. I think Conor will be good at wrestling. No, Conor will be great on the mic at wrestling. But I don't know, man. Most of the male wrestlers in wrestling don't like Conor as well. I don't know. This doesn't make sense, but when Keith returns, should go to SmackDown. It makes sense. I agree 100%. So it does make 100% Keith Lee should go to SmackDown. But yeah, like I said, there was this long transcript of her coming back. This is her actual words as well. If you guys want to read it, just put it in Google because I don't going to keep it on the screen for too long. But you know what I mean? She was just speaking on it, and you know what I mean? She wasn't saying anything horrible, but at the same time, you know, them way there. Also on returns and things like that, I don't know if you can see at the bottom of the screen, some people ain't gonna like this, but Eva Marie, again, in the headlines, also talking about returning to WWE. Now, I'm gonna say this, that between Eva Marie and Ronda, the Eva Marie one sounds like she's gonna be back first. I think she's going to be back first. Let me see these comments. Ronda Rousey is a big name, but I don't want her back. Agreed. Is Aleister Black returning to SmackDown? I do not know. Let's talk about how terrible that Mandy Day and the 9 match was Raw from this week. At least the reason why I'm not speaking about it is because it was that bad. I'm not gonna talk on it. Like, it will get me mad. I've never making a trying to make an angle about slipping over is the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, what? Like, it was so fake. Like, there was that backstage thing, and then I don't mind Mandy Rose backstage playing on the fact that let's spend the whole day trying not to slip. Taya's done it as well. But then all of a sudden, Nia started tripping over stuff and slipping on things, and it was just so silly. I can't take this. I can't take it the half of the division serious anymore. I honestly can't. But we'll talk about it after Elite Squad. I just can't deal with it, like that. Ariane Ronda Oh yeah, I know what promo you're talking about. I just don't like it. I don't like any Ronda program. Ronda didn't fit in with Wrestling Easiest example. There's a stupid comeback taunt she did. Exactly. I said that earlier. Matt Riddle versus Drew versus Bobby needs to happen for a title at Backlash. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Riddle ain't getting in that match. Ronda needs to go SmackDown if she returns. Hope not. Eva Marie should return as a manager for someone instead of embarrassing herself in the ring. I mean, the Eva Marie one's a weird one for me, and I don't know if it's just. I watched all of it in-ring stuff, and she wasn't terrible at all of them, but she wasn't in the ring that much, to be honest. I seen her. I think she was fighting Liv Morgan on NXT one of the times, and the match was okay. I actually didn't mind the that entrance thing with the geezer's voice and stuff like that, but she's been out of the WWE so long now that she must be good in the ring, and she's been training. So shout out to you, Zilla. I did say what's up earlier. We have to get returned on SmackDown. I don't think we do. Maybe if it's somebody like Keith Lee or someone like that would be dope, or Aleister Black, but I don't think anyone from the past. It will be interesting to see if Eva Marie would do as a character. She's going to be like she was before. She won't be like she was before. That all red, everything's gone now. She does she's got like the purple hair thing now, so I think she'll change her character. When Becky returns, do you think she should go to SmackDown or Raw? Raw. They're not even using Carmella on SmackDown, so I'll go to Raw. Bit more power over there as well. Although Charlotte's on Raw, Nia's on Raw, Asuka's on. Yeah, she might have to go SmackDown, to be honest. This is 100%. This comment here, the 8-man tag, was it 8 persons? They called it 8 persons mixed tag team. It was amazing, and the stuff what Indy was doing, it was so like Eddie Guerrero. Like, I loved it, man. That whole thing with her and Dexter, I loved it. Even Marie returning, put her with Garza as a valet and keep her out the ring for our sakes. Yeah, I wouldn't mind her coming back as a manager. Someone like Cesaro needs somebody as a manager, to be honest. He doesn't talk much, and I don't think he's great in the ring. He's got everything, but I don't care for hearing Cesaro on the mic at all. So yeah, somebody needs. No point pointing with Garza because he's, you know what I mean. He's just running around after the 24/7 title. Nero Garza needs a manager 100%. Yeah, he does. He was doing great when Selena Vega was there, but is Garza even going to get a match? Roman versus Samoa Joe 100% has to happen. I have an idea, maybe. Oh, you said Samoa Joe as well. Roman versus Keith Lee, and it should happen at SummerSlam this year. What month are we in now? April, May, June, July, August. If he returns on SmackDown, I guess they're gonna have to start building a story though. Emu was fighting Liv on NXT. The crowd was chanting, "Please don't hurt her." Yeah, but the match wasn't bad. That's what I said. Ronda has defended her title more times than most women's champions. I don't care. Doesn't mean she's good. That's a story. She doesn't pick when she defends her title. You know what I mean? The thing is, I don't think people are listening to me. I didn't say that she was terrible in the ring. I actually said that some of the stuff in the ring was exciting because it was all fast paced and stuff like that. I didn't like the stupid punches, but everything else was pretty good. It's her on the mic. I cannot stand on her attitude. There's rumors that Roman, the next opponent, will be Big E. I don't even listen to rumors. Big E's still got the thing with Apollo at the moment, so until SmackDown comes along, I don't really like this thing where people lose an Intercontinental title or lose a US title and then go for the bigger one. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It was different when Bobby lost his title because he went through the Miz to get it, but when people just think they can lose a title and then go the storylines, but yeah, that was on Eva Marie's return, whatever. Taya Valkyrie defends her name change, so this was going off. People didn't like the Frankie Monet thing, man. The debut didn't go down that well on online. What I thought on the Taya Valkyrie Frankie Monet debut, I thought it was trash. I like the dog though. The dog's cute. I thought the way they built up the vignettes throughout the week, I thought they were going to debut her properly. You know what I mean? I didn't think they was going to she just come in the ring while Raquel Gonzalez is in there, because they're saying that she's going to come in and go straight after Raquel Gonzalez, because I've seen Taya Valkyrie and Impact, and she ain't great. She's good though. She got a good, you know what I mean, a good attitude and that. But I don't know. Like I said, I like Taya Valkyrie. I like the moves and that she does and things like that. But I don't think it makes much sense just coming in and going straight there. Well, we'll see though. Shout out to Anna in the chat. Good to see you, Anna. I don't know. I do not know about it. But yeah, she defended the name change because basically loads of people saying her name was stupid. I don't think her name, Frankie Monet, is stupid. I just think it's going to take some getting used to, because Taya Valkyrie is so... It's a dominant name, and we've known it for a while, especially if you've watched any of Impact. So yeah, she I think her comments towards people slating her name was, "Hey guys, I love my name. Maybe since I picked it, go figure. I could be called Sunshine Tuna, and I would make it work. So take a breath, stop complaining, and enjoy this evolution, and ride with me. Thanks, Frankie Monet." And I 100% agree with her. There's a lot of whinging going on. You know what I mean? You can have your views and stuff, but going to someone's page and whinging about them changing the name is a bit pathetic, if you ask me. People are entitled these days with the thing they can say and get what they want out of people. So I don't know, but see what everyone else saying in the chat. What does Seth Rollins do at the moment? He's stuck between the mid card and the main card. I don't think he's stuck. I think it's by design. He's there to get what's he supposed to do? You go fight Roman, you lose. He's on SmackDown, and then he ends up back where he is anyway. But helping to try and get people over. It's a normal thing. It's actually a normal thing. I said this on the last live stream, and it's not from me not knowing what I'm talking about, because I'm currently on my screen now. I have SmackDown paused from 2003, and the superstars at the beginning of the card. You know what I mean? It happens. It's rotation. Undertaker hasn't always been at the top of the card. I said before, he was hardcore champion. You know what I mean? Fighting Matt Hardy and them man there and throwing Lita off stages, you know, like that. So it goes in circles, and normally when that happens, then it's a superstar. They're helping younger talent. Seth's not old, but Seth's been doing it a little bit now. Or I'll say a little bit. In the WWE's been doing it like 7, nearly 8 years, I think. And before that, Ring of Honor, I think he was still wrestling. So it's him. He's got a wrestling school, so he's helping people out. So I don't mind that. I think she was good in the ring, was undefeated. Who are you talking about? Taya Valkyrie, I think. Daniel Bryan should be next. Daniel Bryan versus Rollins would be dope. I don't think the Edge and Daniel things finished, to be honest. Since this WrestleMania Payback pay-per-view has been announced, I can only imagine that there's still going to be something between them all, and it will finish then. But I don't know. I honestly don't want to see Ronda in the ring again. WWE didn't. I believe so as well. They don't need her in the ring. Savage, do you think Alexa and The Fiend should go to war right now or be kept apart? I think they should stay apart for now. I don't know, because obviously I guess they probably just addressed the stuff on Raw for the sake of the fans. But I honestly thought that when she was looking at the swing next to her and it was Lily, I thought it was going to be Aleister Black sitting there. You see my video and stuff like that. But if you keep her apart, then that means she's going to enter fighting in that women's division again. And they've just started that thing between Ronda, Asuka, and Rhea. So I guess, to be fair, to help everyone else as well, she could go through that women's division and just beat people up. And I wouldn't be mad at it. So I think you might be right. But at the same time, I can't see him putting The Fiend. Well, if you mean The Fiend and Bray Wyatt, it's two different things. So I can't see him having Bray Wyatt and Alexa on the same show every single week and never addressing each other. It wouldn't make any sense. I like Ronda, but her mic skills were bad. Yeah, right. Mic skills were trash. That's because in the UFC, she didn't have to talk. Seth is basically being used to push over superstar because he's already held all the titles, but I would love to see Roman and Seth feud. Yeah, right now, Seth and Roman are both heels. It wouldn't make sense for them to be fighting each other. But you are 100% right. He's won everything. And at this point, it doesn't matter if he takes a bit of time to do other stuff. I don't mind it, to be honest. I mean, the whole feud with Rey Mysterio, it dragged out a little bit too long, but that was with no title either. Got the thing with Cesaro at the moment. It'd probably fight Cesaro again, to be honest. That Frankie Monet debut was underwhelming. Seeing in a ring debut would have been a statement, but I'll wait to see what they do with it. I don't know if you've seen this before. You just got in the chat. I said the exact same thing. It was very underwhelming. Even the way they put it on the NXT clips. Obviously, I went and watched the whole show back, but if you look at the YouTube channel, she's not even on. I don't even think she's on the thumbnail for the debut. So that's a bit considering the vignettes they were using all week. But Taya has a clothing line, Loca by Taya Valkyrie. If she gives the Taya Valkyrie name to WWE, it would hurt her business. 100%. I know. I already know. Frankie my name isn't really that bad. It's just a big adjustment. Yeah, and it's not a big adjustment because the name stress is a big adjustment because Taya Valkyrie is a badass name. That's the reason. Ronda Rousey's attitude was bad, terrible attitude. How about Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor at Backlash and Finn Balor returns on SmackDown? Finn Balor's, I don't know. I don't know what the point would be. I've seen Finn and Seth loads of times already, and I'm happy to see it again, but I'm not happy for them not to build a story. I'm done with this business now with the not building stories, things and throwaway stuff. I mean, if we went by WWE standards, then Liv Morgan and Lana are still lesbians. Bobby and Lana was about to get married. Now they don't talk to each other. She's over on SmackDown. Every time Lana gets a new friend on TikTok, they become a tag team partner. I'm done. It's actually, I don't like it. Like, why is Naomi a tag team partner with Lana? Naomi is super, super athletic and talented. What is going on? Seriously. Put her with Roman, man. Do something. Rousey is lousy. The Fiend is normal again. I don't think we'll see the Fiend for a minute, to be honest, and it's a good thing because Bray was amazing on Raw. To give him that. Any more stories here? The real Savage, who do you think can beat Cross in the future? I don't know. The way his character is built to destroy people. It looks very, very believable that he can. When Brock Lesnar kept winning, it was very believable that Brock would win. And now that Karrion's beating people, it's very believable because he's not beat them, he's not squashed them. He had that match against Dijakovic, he had Tommaso Ciampa, he had Keith Lee, he had Finn Balor. It's very believable how he's beating them. So I actually can't give you an answer on that. Looking at the division at the moment, I don't know. There's a lot of people in that North American level at the moment, Bronson Reed and people like that. It'd have to be either somebody very believable who can match his strength or somebody really small who no one would think. So you know how they did it with Eddie and Brock, or they did it with Rey Mysterio, Great Khali, like something like it has to be somebody like that. LA Knight, his attitude this persona at the moment doesn't match someone that could beat Karrion, but I think in the future, but he's only just got to the company, and I think Karrion Kross is going to have this title for at least. To be honest, in NXT, people will keep the titles for a long time. It's a bit more believable in NXT, so I think he'll have it for at least. Might lose it around Christmas times or after, but he could go even longer than that. I mean, Walter's had his title for damn near 1,000 days. Adam Cole had his title for ages. Finn had his title for ages. So I don't know. Unless they're probably going after Nikki. Then once Charlotte and Rhea reaches its natural conclusion, I assume she'll challenge the winner. Yeah. I would go for Charlotte just so she'll beat Charlotte. But no, because Charlotte's super heel at the moment. It wouldn't make sense. Whoever she goes against needs to be good on the mic. Alexa's great on the mic, and I want to see more of that kind of stuff. Want to see Seth Rollins versus Big E program. That would be a good one. That would be a very good one. Naomi should be Rhea's next opponent. Why is Charlotte always coming into it? I like Charlotte being it, and Naomi's on SmackDown. LA Knight, maybe the one. Yeah, that's what I said as well, bro. I like the next call up to be Roderick Strong. Well, I don't know if you're saying that because Roderick Strong was handed in his. Roderick Strong just quit NXT. You know it's going to be the next call up. WrestleMania Night 1 to a scale from 1 to 10. We did a whole show on this, Joshua Savage. It got an 8.4 out of 10, and that was with maths. Doc Gallows recently pitched an idea to AEW to bring in Big Cass. Yeah, I think it's going to happen as well. When it's Enzo, he keeps dissing people, so I don't know if that's going to happen, but yeah. WWE's main roster storytelling is terrible. Yeah, it's iffy. I think if you learn from Roman and learn from Bray, Alexa, Charlotte, who else? Seth. If you give the power to the wrestlers, they normally do pretty well with it. Instead of pitching stuff to them and making them do it. Who do you think can beat Walter for the title? I feel like no one can beat him. I feel like no one can beat him. Bro, it's a weird one. I feel like no one can beat him. Yeah, I agree, Savage. It would be Walter or Bronson Reed to beat Cross, a massive underdog like Kushida. Yes, I can see someone like Kushida getting him. And I reckon the match would be a match where the smaller guy gets the better of the big guy for a little bit, then he gets battered all match. And then there's an opening for like 5 minutes where something small happens, you know, so. For some reason, I think Charlotte might win. I don't think Charlotte's going to win. The way her character is at the moment as well is it's just there to beat people. She might just get disqualified from all these matches. I don't know. I think Thunder will return on Monday this week. I don't think so. Why would you leave it a week? you had the Raw after WrestleMania and you wait a week to bring Ronda back. That would be crazy. I doubt Rousey's returning. It's been 2 years since last. No, Michael, I don't know if you just got to the chat. This is from Ronda's words, not mine. It wasn't from me. The way Cross loses Lincolnshire and then going to the main roster, Conor Asuka. Yeah, you might be right. Because I can't see him. At the moment, I can't see anyone beating him. So, not a bad shout. Daniel Bryan's been lobbying to get Roddy to. Yeah, I know. I want to see it, man. I want to see a match between them. Roderick Strong's amazing. Walter is the most unbelievable wrestler since Lesnar. Yeah, you could be right, man. He's great. Did anyone see Walter's promo on the NXT TakeOver kickoff when he was Samoa Joe? I love the way he was like, he was basically saying that he's a European wrestler and that's where he wants to stay. He said there's going to be natural progression, but he wants to wrestle here. I love that, man. Still waiting for a Jimmy return. Yep. He's got the leg brace off, though, and he's been in the Performance Center, so I wouldn't be mad at seeing him on SmackDown, to be honest. Once Cesaro versus Apollo need a great match. That'll be a great match. They had it before as well, didn't they? The only thing is if he starts going towards Apollo, then that takes him away from the title picture. But yeah, maybe. The thing is, maybe Cesaro might need to go win the Intercontinental title and see how he runs with that first, because I'm still a bit worried for it. Like, he's great. Don't get me wrong, he's great. But I used to watch him way back as well. I think was it Ring of Honor when he was with Seth? He was. And even then, he wasn't good at talking, but the matches were great. So if he doesn't get a manager, then I can't see a WWE champion who can't talk very well and not having a manager being that great. Becky's going to return soon. Don't know, but I actually don't know. How long has Walter been champion? 700 and something days, I think. I think Cesaro will go for Intercontinental title. Yeah, that's what they said as well. Nobody looks more convincing than Walter. He always looks like he's shooting a man. Yeah, he does. It's because of them damn slaps, man. You know, like that. Got anything else there on Savage News? I'm getting AJ Kane vibes from Index. Yeah, I feel you, man. Do you think they are keeping Ronda return for when Becky Lynch returns? It'd be very stupid to. You might as well use them separate and get your ratings up different times. If you bring them back at the same time, you might have to send them to SmackDown. Can't send them to Raw. I don't think so. I might send them to SmackDown. While creative keep changing outcomes on the day of matches like Mania's Randy Fiend and Sheamus rules match. How can they do any long term? Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. I don't know how the business is working on it. It's very strange. It's very strange. And from what I'm seeing is like I see better stuff what we talk about for creative than they do. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to mug them off completely because obviously their job isn't the easiest job. If anyone knows about story writing, I tried to write script a couple of times and you have to think well in advance, but it depends how it's changing. If it's changing because of complications or if it's changing just because Vince has changed his mind, then that's a different matter. But hopefully something happens. Brother Nero says there aren't enough managers in WWE. I just called it. I just said people like Cesaro, get him a manager and we'll see greatness, I promise. Shout out to you, John G. I hope you're well, bro. Title for Carrion, title for Water, Carrion, hold both belts. I can see it. I can see it, man. We only had Keith Lee as the double champion so far. I can see Volta having both belts and Karen leaving to come to the main roster. But at the moment, I'm waiting. I'm watching NXT and I'm excited every time, and everything settled in perfect, and no one feels like they're not being used. So I kind of don't want people to just go to the main roster because I'm watching both of them, so it doesn't bother me. Have you heard about the new 2K22 coming out? Yeah, they showed it at WrestleMania. They showed the clips of it with Rey Mysterio and Cesaro. I'm gonna get it. Hopefully, to make it a better game. But do you think Roderick Strong going to SmackDown or Raw? SmackDown, 100%. WrestleMania Backlash will be at Backlash or WrestleMania Night 4. WWE should have used poor Erling's manager for someone else instead of kicking him. Yes, I know. And AOP should still be there, by the way. Big Key was supposed to win the US Championship at Elimination. Riddle was never supposed to be champion. There you have it, man. Keith Lee is massive for this business. What do you think about the rumors that 2K 2021 not being on PS5? I don't think the rumors are true. That's a big money loss. We need Tamina and Natty in the title run. I don't like them, so it doesn't bother me if they have a title run or not. The women's tag team titles are terrible. Not the belt itself, the way it's been used. It doesn't feel important. And if Natty and Tamina can't make it feel important either, then I don't really care for it. Do you think Savage will they do a rematch between the Fiend and Randy at WrestleMania Backlash? No, Randy's done with the Fiend now. I think he's done. It's like literally can write Roman. But the stuff around him and wishy-washy, they have shown they can deal with one story at a time, which is a big roster people is missing, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't think, from what I've seen now around the podcast with Roman and that, he's doing his own stuff. It seems like that, and because he's working with Paul as well, it's almost like Roman and Paul do their stuff and just submit it in. It's kind of crazy. Paul Heyman would be a great man. We've had this Paul Heyman and Cesaro thing before, man. And if you watch Inside the Ropes with Paul Heyman, he talks about it, about what Cesaro's missing, and he made a great point. So yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Do you think they will add GM mode to 2K22 or ever? Yes, I do think they'll add it. I've been telling everyone that I want to see RVD and Riddle as a tag team. Is that because they're always appearing together? Because you keep saying stuff what already happened, and you just said you want to see Roderick come to the main roster. You know he's coming. And then you just seen RVD and Riddle together for the last 2 weeks. It's funny, man. G. Robert Stone better, and he could make something out. Yeah. Right. Even though Robert Stone's, he does that chicken shit thing, he can still work as a manager. Most managers were scumbags back in the day. Paul Heyman's the only one who never gets involved in matches, and he did used to. The greatest ever. I can't believe fans were cheering to me, and I mean, what the card was kind of dead for Riddle, Sheamus, Apollo, and me. Yeah. It's crazy. But I think people like doing this thing, don't they? Where it's fake love. Don't worry, because in a week everyone start booing to me. You know what I mean? They don't see anyone win a title, and all of a sudden it means this person deserves a title. If this current era of wrestling fans were there back in the day, they'll be telling me that Jamie Noble should have won the WWE Championship while he was with Nidia. I'm telling you. Also, the Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins. I don't think Seth should win the Money in the Bank. He's had that before. He's had the greatest ever cash-in. I don't think he should win it, but Edge won the title at Mania. Edge never won the title at Mania. What are you talking about, bro? Want to see Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Survivor Series won the SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Great opponents. Keith Lee. Want to see him. Braun. The Brock Lesnar thing, I'm not too fussed about because I can't see him. They're never going to let Bobby just destroy him. So it might be bad for Bobby. But the Lashley and Roman thing at SummerSlam, yeah, for sure. Because that McIntyre versus Roman match was great at Survivor Series. So then, Savage, do you think they would do Fiend versus Alexa? No. I almost think Alexa will turn into a type of manager for someone. I think she'll start using her powers to control people and use them against Bray and the Fiend. I think that'll be the next story. Isn't it funny how Shane McMahon is not a professional trained wrestler and very rarely competes, but does a lot of dangerous moves for full time? I love Shane McMahon. I think he's got a bit of his dad's traits where he'll do it for the company, no matter what. It's crazy. But I don't want to see no more big bumps from him, man. I've had a lifetime of him, and I worry about him. WrestleMania Backlash was a stupid and lazy name. They can just call it Backlash. I don't understand this WrestleMania Backlash thing. Theme match is not about wins and losses. 100% true. That's not his character. Triple H storyline, we need Oscar, Alexa storyline. Yeah, can go on because obviously Alexa destroyed her on Raw. Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at the moment anyway. How's WWE never trying to sign James Mitchell? I have no idea. I always thought that they might have tried to sign him from behind the scenes, but Randy Orton versus Bobby Lashley would be awesome. Yeah, that's a dope match. Paul Heyman versus Osman Ricketts, but it dropped off, I think. Yeah, I actually said this already, Brandon. I said when somebody said that already. And that's why I said go to ringside, because you hear Paul Heyman talking about it. Here we go again. This is what I mean. Tamina should be women's champion. Why? She's not even... Why? No one cares about Tamina. No one ever... Until now and last week, no one ever talked about Tamina on this stream. Never. Who would be everybody's wish picks for Money in the Bank? Well, the last Money in the Bank was mad, wasn't it? That was the one at the headquarters. Money in the Bank winner. 2 briefcases in it. Women's one, the men's one. I keep thinking it's 4, but it's not. It's 2. For the women's one, I would pick... I can't lie, there's not many in the women's division impressing me that much right now. I cannot lie at all. I'd probably pick Shayna Baszler to win the women's Money in the Bank. I wouldn't mind if it was her and Nia trying to climb for it at the end. And maybe she acted like she was going to let Nia climb up and get it and then hold the ladder for her and then throw her off. Shayna should probably win that. And then as for the men's Money in the Bank, so many people. I don't know. Braun's had it before and done the stupid cash-in. Daniel Bryan. I mean, I almost feel like saying Edge, to be honest, but I don't know. I'll have to think about it, Anna. But I think for the women, definitely Shayna. What do you think Roman's getting new theme music and his current Shield music does not fit with his... I think the Shield music fits with him. I do. I think it fits. But if not, I said this before on the channel, maybe make a remix of what he's already got. Put some like Samoan drums in there. And yeah, put some Samoan drums in there. Remix it a little bit. If this was old crowd, Tamina and Natalia versus Nia should have gotten Goldberg, Lesnar, WrestleMania version. Yeah. My Money about Edge and Peyton Royce. Oh, Peyton Royce is a good one. Never thought about that. Peyton Royce is a good one. And then I said Edge as well. Lily versus Abby, Rich Dollhouse. Listen, Abby might finish her, man. She's serious. Who do you think will take over from Vince retires and he's old and he can't? I mean, Vince is old already, but this geezer's still banging out gym sessions. Triple H. He'll be Stephanie's company. Well, he's going to be Stephanie and Shane's company. But I think Shane will step back, and I think Triple H will run it. Triple H and Stephanie will run it 100%. But Stephanie will continue what she's doing now with that job role, and Triple H will be the main guy. So I'll elect to use Bray Wyatt's brother Bo Dallas against the Fiend. I don't know. I pitched the Bo Dallas thing a long time ago, but at the same time, they've never, apart from in OVW, they've never spoke about Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt being brothers as such on the show. They've never used it. So it'd be weird just to use it out of nowhere now. But they could do it. WrestleMania 38, Lynch versus Ronda. I couldn't think of a worse match I want to see, to be honest. My Money in the Bank is Cesaro and Peyton Royce. Okay, a lot of people going for Peyton Royce. What happened to Joseph Parks as AJ's manager during the PC era? I don't know, man. I don't know. The only time Tamina was actually relevant was when she was AJ's bodyguard. Yeah, man, she's not relevant. I'm fed up. I can't get behind people pretending like they care about her because they don't. Either Alexa Bliss or Bayley will win the women's Money in the Bank. Hoping Peyton Royce will win. Oh, Peyton. So far, everyone said Peyton. I think Alexa Bliss had she had the greatest women's cash-in. She did. That was dope. She's just like beating her with the briefcase. That was dope. And then Bailey's cash-in was pretty good. Bailey cashed in on the same night as well, didn't she? She won in the first match, and then she cashed in on Charlotte. That was dope. Tamina needed a title. They did her dirty. No, I don't think they did. Where's the support for Tamina, man? I've never seen this before, man. I can't get with it, man. I don't even like her in-ring skills, bro. She got the super kick. The move what she copied off her dad is terrible. The splash. That's about it. And I don't like the current. I like her as a person. That's about it. I can't lie. This is what appears to be a new alter ego Lily. To be honest, this is Lexi's best storyline ever, and I love to see Alexa as champion. Me too, bro. And I love Alexa anyway. To be honest, even if Alexa didn't have this character, I've always loved Alexa. How you know Ronda is returning? Ronda, she was on the podcast with Devon Dudley. Money in the Bank picks for Aleister Black and women's Billie Kay. That was Anna. Billie Kay. Billie Kay is a good one. Billie Kay is a good one because she would make it fun. She'd keep trying to cash in every week and not do it. So I'm here for that. And Aleister Black as well. I'm here for it for sure. I can't imagine Aleister Black cashing in, like running out on somebody. I feel like when Aleister cashes in, he'll come down while the person's down and have a fair fight. I really believe that. But I'm here for it. The creative team loves Shayna and Nia. They're getting a lot of TV time every week. Yeah, they are. It'd be better if they gave Shayna this TV time when she was on her own, though. On SmackDown this week, WWE saying who will challenge Roman. Let's see, Edge and DB feud's over. I don't think the feud's over yet. I think Daniel Bryan will fight Edge one-on-one at WrestleMania Backlash. And then I think the winner will get a one-on-one with Roman. And then they'll lose, and then that will be over then. And they won't win the title. Cesaro could get the Money in the Bank briefcase. He could, and they might go down that route. Cesaro or Big E, make Roman. I said this 100 times. Only if he loses the title, though. But if he loses the title, make him King of the Ring. He'll be one of the greatest kings. I can see that. Is Tamina the only Samoan to not have won a championship? Yep, she's the only one. Doesn't give you a God-given right, that's why. You know what I mean? She'll win one, though. She'll win one in a couple of weeks. She's going to win them tag team titles. So, you know what I mean? I don't think Vince will ever retire. Yeah, I think Vince, and I don't wish it on him. I love Vince, but I think Vince won't stop with WWE until he has, and to be fair, he never has health complications either, does he? But I don't think he'll finish with WWE until he has some kind of health complication and then he'll still have to be kept away, but I don't know. Give Shane the briefcase. Yep, said it, bro. Guys, good to see everyone speaking. You know that. No problem, John G. Winning the Bank, Sami Zayn and Naomi. That's a good one. I'm here for Sami Zayn winning it. Yeah, that's my pick. Shayna Baszler and Sami Zayn. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Sami Zayn will be amazing. The conspiracy stuff. In the eyes, Lily crosses maybe hinting Alexa Bliss putting Lou and Nikki Cross into the dark side. That'll be dope. Hunter has already proven how good he is. Meanwhile, NXT, there's no doubt he's up to it. Definitely up to it, bro. I agree. And he's got Shawn Michaels behind him to help him with NXT still, so they can still run both. Had a couple of interactions in NXT, and they picked up on they were brothers. No, yeah. Don't count NXT. Don't count NXT because they always cut it off. Anytime something happens in NXT, when they get to the main roster, they just cut it off. So don't count that. But I'm on the main. They never alluded to it, and they were both there at the same time as well. So you know what I mean. B team, go. In fact, when the B team in that battle royal, what Matt won, what Bray helped him with, I think they were. He was having Seth Rollins to win the Money Bank. Cesaro better. I don't think Seth needs to win it because he's won it before already. Cesaro or Sami Zayn for sure, but yeah. Alexa Bliss is doing the best work of her WWE career. 100% agree with that. Someone in the WWE staff also confirmed that Ronda and Becky will return sometime in the future. Well, this is the maddest comment, bro, because of course, I just said about Ronda, and we know Becky's going to return, bro. She ain't retired. What do you think about WWE shows and pay-per-views having crowds back by the second half of this year? Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I reckon SummerSlam fans will be back August. gives enough time to because in America, obviously, you got different states with different laws, so they're gonna have to do that, and you know what I mean. But I think SummerSlam they'll be back. I'm sort of expecting Alexa to qualify for Money in the Bank, not showing up for the match. Then when someone's about to win, they like to go out of as a ladder alone. That would be dope. Why is this not working? Oh, charger's not on. Okay, sort that out. Yeah, that's a dope one, Brother Nero. Could you imagine if Peyton Royce wins the women's title? Billy Kay. Oh, Ashton, that would be dope. That would be so funny. That would be so funny. I think they're going to do a Brett Bryan rematch. I don't want them to do that. Just do Edge versus Daniel Bryan. Alistair should have won in the Bank last year. Yeah, he got thrown off the roof, didn't he? Did he get thrown off the roof? Was it Baron Corbin? Or someone got thrown off the roof. It was terrible. That Money in the Bank was just like a comedy show to me. It was like a sitcom. Shout out to Neiman, bro. Savage. Next NXT last Tuesday went indie. Yeah, I spoke about this at the beginning of the show. Indy was so funny on NXT. Big up to her, man. That was great. Corbin threw, yeah, that's what it was. Corbin threw right off the roof and that. Yeah, I threw him onto them gym mats. I'd love to see Aleister Black return to NXT and start a feud with Karrion Kross. Yeah, them two match each other. They do match each other for stylistically and their characters and stuff. They're doing everything to hurt, though. Like that, bro. You can see that they are prepping Paul the rest to what they take over, but I doubt Vince will ever retire. I think what will happen is I think Triple H will take over while Vince is still there. I'm not joking. I think that will happen because Vince ain't gonna just. This guy lives and breathes WWE, bro. This guy's still working out at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I've seen the video of him squatting over 1,000 pounds, bro. What's he 75 now? 74? He's only the same age as Donald Trump, bro. I know that much, bro. I'd love to see Naomi win the women's championship and cashes in. She's going to win the women's championship and cash in. All right, she'll be cashing in on herself then. You know them way there. My Money in the Bank pick, Kevin Owens and the returning Becky Lynch. Yeah, but the Becky Lynch thing makes sense, I guess. And yeah, Kevin Owens. There's a massive difference in running the weekly NXT brand, a multi-million-dollar brand like WWE. I think it will take a lot more than Triple H and Stephanie to run it like a conglomerate. Oh, yeah, I agree. But what I mean is, and I think what everyone in the chat means as well, I don't think they mean, like Vince doesn't run the company on his own either. But I think what they mean is the head person. You know what I mean? The person who's got the office at the headquarters. And I think that will be Stephanie and Triple H together. But you're 100% right. They don't run the company on their own. Of course not. Bobby Lashley, you know what? It hurts my heart to tell you the truth. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. What do you think about the free women's championship segment at NXT? I think it was a bit cheesy, to be honest. I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? Give them their flowers, I guess. I'm all for here for people showing appreciation, but just a little bit cheesy to me. Especially with like when Rhea was pretending like she didn't know that Bianca was there. You just came out the same curtain. I know you need to see her backstage, but happy for them. And it was a big statement. It was showing that the era of NXT is alive because, yeah, they were all in NXT not long ago. One still is. Shayna Baszler should win the Money in the Bank. I agree. I agree. It was epic. No problem at all, bro. They're going to do Edge vs. Roma Backlash because they were saying Edge. This is stupid. Not your comment. I watched the match back yesterday. Edge's shoulders are down. And every time I keep seeing people online talk about this, I'm like, what are you talking about? I can see, unless somebody can show me the view from the other side, Edge's shoulders on the mat. His shoulders are down. He lost. End of. But not your comment, so thanks for the comment, bro. Yeah, he did. Turned up on Raw, man. It's like when Hulk Hogan went off the building, him and the Big Show was on there, WCW. How about Finn Balor versus Roma Backlash? Not enough time for a build, bro. Not enough time for a build. Unless he turns up on SmackDown this week. The Aleister Black and Ricochet team. That was an amazing idea. I didn't think it was a great idea. There was a good tag team, though. Because they were a tag team in NXT. They lost to the Viking Raiders on the last match. And then went up to the main card. And they actually announced Ricochet, Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa. And then all of a sudden, Ricochet and Aleister Black stayed. And the other two went back to NXT. And guess what? The ones who went back to NXT had a better time. Vince is a madman. He is. Alexa can definitely take me over the dark side, brother. Oi, listen. It's early. This kid's around. I don't like how Frankie was made enough to. I hated it. I like her. She's great, but you know what I mean. Another Monday Night prediction: Finn Balor and Sasha Banks. That's a good one. Who do you think was the biggest release mistakes from WWE? Rusev and Leo Rush. 100%. 100%, no doubt. I miss Leo Rush so much, and I'm watching him on Instagram every day, doing great stuff. Is literally on every indie brand and small brand around the world. This geezer had everything. He's funny on the mic. He could be in the Hurt Business now, to be honest. It would have worked still. I don't know. And obviously Rusev, don't get me wrong, Rusev Day was starting to die out a little bit, but they didn't, to be fair, they didn't hit the trigger. They didn't pull the trigger when Rusev Day was hot. And people still shout Rusev Day now. You know what I mean? And I don't like his character on AEW either. That best man Nero thing is the champions see, but Ricardo's feuding like a couple of months. Yeah, that was my point, bro. That's actually the reason why it was annoying me, because it was them two in the ring first. It was hella cheesy. I hope Murphy or Aleister Black win the Money in the Bank. I don't want Murphy to win the Money in the Bank. I want him to have more TV time though, but just for him to go from doing nothing to win the Money in the Bank is a bit crazy. It's not natural. It's not like a natural thing. You know, like when Otis won, he shouldn't have won, but he was doing hot stuff that part of the year. He was having a great year. Then the team doing Mandy, and that was a bit, you know what I mean? Can't lie though, it was fun at the time, but Karrion Kross and Alexa versus The Fiend and Nikki Cross, WrestleMania 38. I'm not here for that at WrestleMania, but I'm here for the match though. They kind of run the company back in the day. They didn't have a room of million readers and let people control the characters more. Nah, trust me. Back in the day, first of all, back in the day, they didn't have all these new advertisement stuff to deal with, and clearly they didn't have to watch what they were doing too much, because there were people who were being racist, sexist. There was like rape storylines. There was incest storylines. They didn't have to think of much. You know what I'm saying? So now you've got brains. You got to think of social media teams, the creative team. You know what I mean? There's all these different aspects of it. So yeah. Because even if you go back and watch the Beyond the Map documentary, that was ages ago. And when they're backstage, you know what I mean? He had JR as well. So as I watched Mania, it was Jay. Yeah. I think they will let Roman lose to Brock if he returns and Paul betray him. I can't see it, man. I actually think, I said this idea to my friend yesterday, that if Brock returned and they had him on Raw, and they had Paul Heyman having to manage both of them, and Roman was really mad with it, and Brock didn't care. And then they end up in a match together, and Paul comes out with Brock because that's his first love. And then he low blows Brock. Roman beats Brock, and then Brock can go away, because you can tell Brock's coming towards the end now where he's not that bothered. I'm here for it. If Roman would have got on the top of the stack, Edge would have pinned himself. Savage, how is it? How are you, bro? You know, like that. We'll be back on Monday. Demon Team, gang business, bro. We'll be back, of course. AOP and Leo Rush. I want Leo. Yeah, I want Leo back more than anyone, to be honest. WrestleMania AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels versus. Ooh, I like this match. But obviously, you're talking about in their prime, innit? Because Shawn Michaels is finished. The last time I seen Shawn Michaels in that match, that tag team match, made me never want to see him again. And I love Shawn Michaels in the ring, but Jesus, man, that match is possibly the worst match I've watched in years, especially from the Shawn Michaels. His hat fell off and he had the headband on with the bald spot. Triple H tore his pec, and Undertaker couldn't pick people up, and Kane's mask fell off. Kane's mask fell off with the wig. And it says, Brother Nero, I'm coming for you, nigga. You know them way there. Sorry, guys. Yeah. The plans returning AJ Styles was supposed to win. Basically, AJ was supposed to win the Money in the Bank. Okay, I've never heard this before, but okay. I don't know how though, because he was in the feud with Undertaker, wasn't he? It was in the that was before the Boneyard, because in the Money in the Bank, match, he opened the door and Undertaker's music went off, I remember. I'm glad Rhea won that Mania because for me, Asuka has had a time of champion. It's to let someone be a champion. I agree. And Asuka was a terrible champion, by the way, but it's not her fault. The way they treated her was rubbish, but she was not a good champion. Did you see Rush match? I did. I watch all of Leo's stuff. Ricochet lacks communication with the audience. I agree. Ricochet's communication with the audience is his moves, and so if he doesn't get any TV time, that's the reason why he should go back to NXT. Because it's a different fan. I know everyone thinks WWE and NXT same thing, but the fan base is different on NXT. The NXT fan base is more of an indie style. That's why they're always doing the comparison with AEW because the way they wrestle as well. And they appreciate that a lot more. I mean, obviously on NXT you got less time, so he doesn't have to spend that much time on the mic. Ricochet would have been a great match. Can't believe we never got to see it. I remember when Otis was Mr. Money in the Bank is super overpowered. Corbin was smacking. Yeah, man. Oh, Tucker. That was trash, man. Look how he lost the Money in the Bank. So look how Miz got the Money in the Bank off him. He took him to court and everything, bro. It's terrible. No one mentioned Dijakovic and Madine in the Hurt Business. What is there to say, really, man? You know what I mean? I said the reason why I never mentioned it today is because if anyone who was here on the watch along knows I mentioned it a lot. I said that it's good. It's a great thing. They're both massive guys. They're even more believable as like henchmen in that business than Shelton and Cedric. All they have to do is when they come back on Raw, I want to see them in suits with a turtleneck, matching stuff. There, take off the mask and let's do the business. I'm on the Thunderdome on Friday and Monday. Ashton, how are you on the Thunderdome every week? How is this possible? You've been on there 4 times now. This is going to be 4 times. How are you doing it? I don't understand. Because every time I look on there, I never see you as well. We need Dean Ambrose return. Fat chance of that. What do you think about Steve Austin having one more match? He said he's never going to have one more match, and I don't think his knee can deal with it, to be honest. Maybe for Moss helps AJ win the Money in the Bank. Yes, AJ gets on Moss's neck, on his shoulders, and just grabs it because he can work. He's that tall. Leo Rush should be on Raw. He's so talented. Leo Rush is one of the most talented guys I've seen. Go on it, everyone. Go on Leo Rush's Instagram when you finish this and go and watch the clip of his last match. I think WWE dropped the ball big time. Lost out on Undertaker versus Sting. Such a shame. No Mark is retired and Steve with AEW. Yeah, do you remember the promo video what came out about Undertaker and Sting just the 2020? Yeah, the beginning of 2020, and it looked like it was going to happen. And it was all the Corey Graves and all the people backstage talking about them. I think it would have had to been a cinematic match though. So that part, I don't think they dropped the ball. But if you're on about back in the day, yeah. But because Sting's body was breaking down. You see what happened with him and Seth when his body broke down in the ring. And Undertaker, yeah, fading out slowly as well. And you never want to see bad stuff from legends, you know, so. Asuka got the title, lost it by count out to Sasha, won it back, team with Lana, team with Charlotte, got bodied by Alexa, then lost it to Rhea. And that's Asuka's, the last 12 months in a nutshell. It's a shambles, and she doesn't deserve it, but, you know. It breaks my heart here trying to go after from being the tag team champions to being jobbers. Yeah, they didn't even get along. That's made me laugh, man, because Anna said the same thing on the watch along about them being. They just got put straight in the ring, and at least the jobbers, they used to tell us where they were from at the bottom of the screen. The name used to pop up on the bottom of the screen, but yeah, the run as tag team champions wasn't even long. It's starting to seem now that basically they gave them the titles to make the Hurt Business look like a legit stable. The fact that Bobby had a title and both of them had a title, but the problem is they were all right. Everyone was happy with them being the Hurt Business. You know what I mean? So, Savage, I think when Tucker turned on Otis, if the crowds and people were boo, at least there would have been a rivalry. That's the most stupid thing I've seen. We ain't seen Tucker hardly since, so, you know. Stupid releases. Rusev and Leo Rush, they're so talented. Yep. Becky would possibly return on Raw if she can get back to title relinquish. Yep. I don't know if she can. I don't want. I hate doing this because it makes me sound like I know Becky's life, but she had a baby in December, just 5 months. I don't know how it works, but it doesn't sound like the amount of time. Normally, and I'm a personal trainer, so when I'm training people, I'm telling them to take it easy. So it's kind of crazy that her coming back, but she's a strong woman, I'm sure. A lot of people want Edge to bring the old title back if he beats Roman because it's not like he's going to be there long. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you said this because one, it's not like the title belongs to Edge. Two, it's not like Roman became champion and changed to that title. So why would he have the power to change it? Like who? I remember when The Rock changed John Cena's title before, that made sense because John Cena had customized it. When on NWO Pro the title as well, when they changed that, it made sense. When Kofi won the title at WrestleMania and changed Daniel Bryan's title, it made sense. But everything else makes no sense. Kalisto just got released. Is this true? What? Okay, let me go on WWE.com while you guys are online. Give me a second, guys. That's crazy. They're giving the future endeavors thing. WWE News. It's not on the WWE website, but the WWE Kalisto. I see nothing. News. There's nothing. Where did you get this information from? I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's not. Even if you put Kalisto's name in Google, the last thing it says about Kalisto is from a week ago. It says Kalisto comments on his position in WWE, hinted at a match he's waiting for. Kalisto was, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you got this from, but if he has been released, that's a sad thing. But at the moment, I can't see anything. So you have to let me know where you got that from because I can't deal with news what's not been confirmed. It's, you know what I mean. Is everyone telling the truth? Billy Kay, Mickie James. What? All right, guys. If you're Billy Kay, Mickie James released. What? Black Thursday. All right, give me a second because this is madness. All right, more than one person's putting it in. Tucker. Whoa. Guys, I'm sorry if I missed your message from before. I'm going to go and check what's going on here because this is madness. When you type Kalisto in on Google, nothing's coming up. Whale Holy Billy K2. Sorry if I'm late. Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. Look on Twitter. Okay. Woo. Guys, don't spam the chat a minute because I'm not going to be able to respond. I'm only going to be able to respond by my voice. I can't put it up on the screen, so don't spam the chat. It should be trending, isn't it? Oh God, Billy Kay's trending. No, it's true. It's true. Oh no. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Oh no. Future endeavors for Billy. No. Oh, I don't mind the Mickie James thing too much. She's not been on TV anyway. She was on NXT commentary, but Billy, no. Why? Oh, no. This isn't good. We're staying online for a little bit longer. We have to find out what's going on. We literally just said that Billy Kay should win. People saying Billy Kay should win the Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm staying on, guys. You didn't have to do it. Who cares? Everyone cares. Can't you see the chat? Everyone cares. Who in the chat doesn't care that Billy just got released? Everyone cares. Why Billy? No Billy. No stupid WWE. No. Come on, Billy. Why? Come on, man. Exactly a year from the last Black Wednesday. Savage, don't show that because of COVID-19. Why? Let me know. Have I done something wrong, bro? Let me know. because I don't want to get in trouble on here, bro. This is terrible. This is terrible news, man. Let me go to Billy's Instagram. She must be devastated. First you split her up from Peyton, and then you do this dumb business. She hasn't posted anything. You know why she hasn't posted anything? Because she's probably crying. Yeah, you're right, Ashton. Literally, Anna literally just asked us in the chat, what do you think was the... Oh, yeah, thank you, bro. Thanks, Drew, for letting me know. Jeez, man. Sorry, Daniel. No one agrees with you in the chat, bro. As if the Iconics are no more. Twitter's popping off. Yeah, I'm fine with Mickie James, and it's not even in a bad way. It's just because she's not, like... I actually thought that she was retiring anyway, because I thought she had a Legends contract. She was on commentary for was it TakeOver or on the kickoff show? But the fact that BDK is trending. Oh, J-Lo split up with her boyfriend as well. No, man. Oh, no one cares about the J-Lo thing. I know. This is crazy. Who's dropping it? Who's the best person? Oh, man. Everyone's dying slowly, man. No one wants to do with themselves. They literally gave her the Future Endeavors title, man. Brother Nero, I'm not biased, but Billy should have been something. She should have. Everyone agrees, bro. Kalisto, man. To be fair, guys, on the WWE Twitter and WWE, the only person it mentions is Billy and Mickie James, but don't tell me this is Black Thursday. Don't tell me this is about literally just talking about them. Literally just like, yo, I told you there's a mole in the chat, bro. Somebody's in our chat and said, you know what? Get rid of them all. Get rid of them all. Oh, man, I'm just waiting to see Ricochet's name pop up now, man. Watch the foolishness, bro. You know what they might as well do, bro? Kalisto, go AEW. Fact. Go fight the rest of the luchas, bro. You get used over there. You know them way there. Yeah, we should be lead writers. Big, for real, bro. I might just make my own show, bro. See what? Nah, Mickie James disrespect should have had one more title run. It's not even about the title. Just like, she's a legend, isn't it? Give her something. Now Peyton Royce won't get. I don't think she will. Shout out to you, Steven. I hope you're well, bro. The Demon Team should be. We should, all of us as a collective. Yes. If this is what I just said, if Ricochet gets released, I'm gonna have to have a week off. My problem isn't that, bro. It's just like, because I know you're gonna say drowning money and stuff like. I get the money thing, bro, but if you look at the roster, Billie Kay's not the one out of all of them that's not being, like, she's on screen all the time. I know she's not in matches, but she's on screen all the time. This is killing me, man. I don't like this at all. I know, I seriously can't, man. You know what it is? There's a pandemic. People go to AEW, that's fine, but I'm not going Vegas to watch anyone wrestle. And I'm always hoping that when everything's back online, that I can go to wrestling shows. And now they get rid of my favorite people. It's, if you make your own promotion, I'm uncreative. Yeah, big facts, bro. Come on now. You know the vibes. Daniel, what is you on? Just because you don't care, I mean we don't keep your comments to yourself. Yeah, I'll put him on timeout, man, because there's no need to come over and be rude. We're all allowed our opinions on what's happened, and you can't, you know what I mean? It's kind of ridiculous. So I'm not about that right now. So Andre's right about the Latin talent being high, just sitting catering. Yeah, exactly. Brother Nero's heartbroken. Big fats, bro. Billie Kay had a wrestling. Yeah, I'm glad about that. Yep, WWE made it highest. It's ridiculous. It's mad. WWE's starting to respect Vince for everything. What's going on with BS now? Oh, we should be on. I'm gonna say like, and I'm not trying to stick up for Vince McMahon at all, but if you know how the WWE company works with it's Mark Carrano, isn't it? Vince will get rid of it. Vince has the power to get rid of who he wants, but he's employed people to do these things. So when they need to save money and stuff, it's not Vince who is picking through them, unless it's someone like Roman or someone like that. They've got like a whole system to pick. So when you got these Caranos and stuff like that, they find through. Oh man, what's the record team payrolls? Ashton, please don't put stuff like that, brother. I was so confused then. Peyton has been on TV, and I've seen Ricochet on the week when McIntyre was walking through the dressing room and stuff like that. Like, I can't. Yeah, we should, bro. Release Korea or something, just not Billy. You know where this problem came from? It came from the fact that WWE in the first place, Vince and the team they kept hiring all the talent just so no one else got them. This is the problem. So now they're paying too many people, and that's how it goes from there. No, I don't think it was planned, bro. I don't think it was planned at all. Oh, I can't believe this. I know that everyone's not telling the lie, but the Kalisto thing's still not popped up. Even on if I go to all the talk sites, let me get through. Yep. Okay, so this is the list. I've got some more. Chelsea Green as well. What? I literally looked at her thing yesterday because she's injured. She's gonna go to she's married to Zack Ryder, isn't she? So WWE has released Kalisto, Tucker, Chelsea Green, Wesley Blake, in addition to Billy Kay and Mickie James. And people are going mad. They're losing their mind. This is crazy. I'll be with you in a minute, guys. I'm not trying to ignore everyone. I just want to make sure I can get. So Zack Ryder's posted, and this is actually quite funny. He posted 10 minutes ago. He said, I was literally making a post about how this past year has been a blessing in disguise as the news of. So yeah, he was about to say that it's been a blessing in disguise, and he got the news that his wife had just been removed from WWE. And then he's put, I love you, Chelsea Green. You are a star. He said to the guys, you'll be fine. Work your ass off and create your own opportunities. Renee, I didn't realize Chelsea was a part of this too. She was a star. This is a bummer. Everyone's just putting. Tucker's the only one who's happy. He's actually happy that it's been released. Tucker's Twitter says freedom, baby. So he's happy. You know what I mean? So what's the difference between Donald Trump's limousine and the hedgehog? A hedgehog is yes, I agree, Alex. 2021 Lars Sullivan. I don't care about Lars Sullivan, to be fair, but yes, madness. Well, this year would be like and actually, there in 2021, you'd say something and then everyone will try to cancel you. You know the vibes. Can't believe it, man. Kalisto as well. She's so good. Why would you get rid of her? I don't know, man. But yes, because for Peyton Royce, it's not only that it's her friend. It's like her best friend, isn't it? You know, the hope you give for her, she can go to AEW something and that. Oh no, I don't know, man. That's what you hope for. That's my answer for everything nowadays. But obviously, AEW don't want to sign everyone. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my thing as well. I hope it doesn't. It would be cool if Interactive 2020 Universe mode with Demon Team. That would be Tackers. Okay, trending. Bring back Billy. Let's do it, bro. Ronda back. Maybe all of this is just so they can pay for Ronda. You know, like that. We'll miss them. Bad facts. Don't do that, Anna. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't, Anna. Don't do that. Don't. That's the worst person for me. Don't ever. Don't. Let me check. Surely no Samoa Joe. Surely no. Okay, Samoa Joe's not posting anything, kind of, so scared the hell out of me then. That's one guy I can't. Bo Dallas. I didn't see Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas is gone, so everyone is talking about Bo Dallas being the Fiend. He ain't the Fiend. Bo Dallas has been released 3 minutes ago. No, Samoa Joe! No! No! Oh my. No. No way. No way. Literally 3 minutes ago, they added Samoa Joe to it. No way. I can say this. They've messed up with this. Releasing Samoa Joe is the worst one you can ever do. Ever, ever, ever. No way. Nah, Jet. I mean, if you're not from England, you won't know who Jet is from the Gladiators. But if you're from England and you watch the Gladiators, Jet has passed away, man. Jet. What kind of day is this, bro? I know for the people who are not from England, you won't know what I'm talking about, but wow. Samoa Joe. That's crazy. I never. All I can honestly say, yes, Anna, I'm being deadly serious. She's literally trending #1 in the UK. As soon as I clicked on it, Anna, it's not Jet from the Gladiators. Oh my god, why are people so disgusting online? Why if somebody's died, would you put their name and start trending someone else's name? Now it's saying that it's a dog called Jet, a police dog. I'm done, man. I'm done with Twitter. This is why I don't mess with Twitter. It's stupid. It's just fake news everywhere, man. Anna, it's not Jet from the Gladiators. Zen, it's not Jet from the Gladiators. It's not. I mean, RIP to that dog, though. But I literally need to get off this. I mean, not because of you guys. I obviously got stuff to do and stuff like that. But I shouldn't be strict. But I might have to stay. I'm going to stay on for another. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. So, guys, if I start if you see me looking down using my phone and that, I'm literally doing work emails. But I'm going to make sure that I stay on here and cover this so people who ain't on Twitter and stuff like that can find out. sucks. Yeah, don't worry. But I didn't even know who you knew who that person was then. But yeah, man, that's Now don't come in here with that. Like, let's not do that thing in this chat, guys. We're not doing that where we say release somebody else and let this person stay. That's not the point. That's not fair to say. People have families and that to feed. So if we're gonna do that in the chat, just forget. Just don't comment. Thanks, love for basketball. I'll check it out for you, and I'll put it once I've finished this stream. I'll do it for you, bro. I'll put it in the YouTube community, and yeah, we'll do that. Chelsea Green, man. Chelsea Green, Samoa. Oh my god. This feels exactly like it was last week. My son is gonna be devastated. Bro. Like, oh man. Nah. What I want now is I really just want to I really want to just want it to stop in it. So then I actually don't want to report on anymore. I want it to just be over. Alex, can you imagine if I don't think they would be stupid enough to release Thingy Jimmy. That would be crazy. Someone's been released from AEW as well. What? Oh, that was yesterday. $100%, Anna. 100%. Samoa Joe's one of the best wrestlers in the world to me. He's actually one of my favorite wrestlers. Like, let me it's like every time I press refresh, I don't want to, because the weird thing is, because we don't know what's going on behind. Yeah, I know I've seen it. Because we don't know what's going on, like, behind the scenes, we don't know how it's done. Like, I feel like people like Tucker and stuff, and I don't know for sure. I feel like people like Tucker and Chelsea Green and maybe Mickie James kind of knew, or, you know what I mean? Tucker's not been around for ages, but I feel like Billie Kay, because she's on screen every week, and she was at WrestleMania. And then obviously Samoa Joe's been on commentary as well, so he's going to be around people all the time. I mean, we're only on Thursday. SmackDown's tomorrow. Can you imagine? They've got, if they wanted, AOP, they've got Rusev already, Andrade, Zelina Vega, Leo Rush, Chelsea Green's definitely, she's going to go to Impact probably, Billie Kay, Kalisto, Tucker. Can you imagine what it's so before? What was happening with AEW is they were signing old talent, they were signing legends, they've been signing Christian and Big Show and stuff, and even though that matters, Christian only just came back, and Big Show was not being used for a long, long time. Apart from the match he had at Raw after Mania last year. But people like oh my god, they're messing up, man, because now it's younger talent coming through, and people like Samoa Joe's not classed as young talent, but are still young enough to, you know, pop it around with the younger ones, and that, and they have before. These people, like, all these people have been on circuits together, so easy picking. I mean, to be fair, if you go to Impact, that's career suicide as well. That place is trash. Mike Yoda got released last year, so I don't even. But to release Andrade and Samoa Joe, Billie Kay, and Kalisto at least, and in the last month is crazy. It's like that's not even smart. I don't know how it works. How do they tally up their talent? How, you know what I mean? How does that work? Because it's not a smart thing to do. Yeah, the people ain't happy online. I know that much, man. And, you know, Yeah, Samoa Joe was on commentary at WrestleMania. He not only was on commentary, he done all of the pre-match interview promos on Takeover as well. Uh, yeah, they're happy to make him stand there and look like an idiot with that rain stupid thing on the Mac. And then they're not adding no more people on in the last couple of minutes, so that's a good thing. For sure. But yeah, that would have been a tag team, Indian Billy. That would have been dope. Has AEW got any homegrown original talent? No, they've got homegrown original talent as well. I mean, I know that it started with Jericho and that, but from the bottom up, I can, you know what I mean? The only way, listen, Anna, the only way I can see that the Samoa Joe thing makes sense, because if you remember when you guys asked me maybe 2 weeks ago on the show what's going on with Samoa Joe, and I read his he had put down like this thing saying that it's down to injury, and when they say he's ready. So I don't know if there's a thing with Samoa Joe where he's like, I'm ready and you're not letting me wrestle, and he just wants to go. I'd be fine with that if all these talents, but obviously not all of these talents said they wanted to go. So I don't know. I don't even know. Let's see if Billy's still trending, because people are not mad, man. I've never seen Billy Kay trending ever. So Samoa Joe's trending number one now. It's crazy. I mean, anyone remember that the promo that he cut before WrestleMania 35, which is one of the greatest promos of all time, on Randy and I think Ali as well. Who else was there? Jeff Hardy and I can't remember who else. I think AJ. One of the greatest promos I've ever seen. And he was never world champion. How is he just leaving with the US title? That's the only title he won. He never won the WWE Championship. This is going to go down on that list, and it's got the top 10 wrestlers to never win the WWE title with Razor Ramon on it. Well, add Samoa Joe to that. Now I have to go phone and tell my son. This is how they had him looking a couple of days ago. Look, a damn idiot. And then they get rid of him, man. He hasn't tweeted anything himself. You almost hope that, because I was about to say you hope that they have enough respect, but maybe no. I was about to say you hope that they're told these people already and it's just being released now. But can you imagine that everyone was in the watch along saying Samoa Joe's off commentary, maybe he's fighting Roman Reigns, maybe he's gonna interfere. Well, don't say that, bro. Oh my god, you keep putting Peyton Royce, but I don't want to see no fake stuff in here. So if you're gonna put anything in here, do not put fake stuff in here. Oh God, Peyton Royce. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Peyton Royce. Forget it. What's the point? What's the point? Yeah, shout out to the greatest ever, bro. Thanks for letting us know. I'm done. I'm like, seriously, I'm done. Peyton Royce has been released. Billy Kay's been released. Samoa Joe's been released. Kalisto's been released. Chelsea Green's been released. Tucker. Everyone's just getting released, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. This is stupid. They're taking the mick now. You know what I mean? It's just becoming a kick in the face now. It's becoming a kick in the face. So you just split the Iconics up to release them. That's what you've done because nothing's happened since. Well, she gets one match. She has to go on Raw Talk to even get a title shot. She gets one match. She loses. Nothing else. No WrestleMania moments. They got that stupid tag team turmoil stuff. No paying. I'm done, bro. I'm done. This is ridiculous. Black Thursday for real, again. What are they doing? Why did they do this? Why get us in? Why get? What's the point of us being invested in wrestlers? Alex, I'm with you, bro. I said Ricochet already, and I'm just hoping it doesn't happen. But what's the point of us even being invested in characters anymore? They're just gonna keep getting rid of them. I'm telling you guys, if the name Ricochet pops up, I'm getting off the stream. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm jumping off. I'm sorry because I can't do it. This is ridiculous. So basically, I just got to sit here all night, just refreshing the screen, hoping that no one else, no more of my favorite wrestlers come off. It's madness. I'm expecting to see Aleister Black's name pop up in a minute. I am expecting to see it, bro. His missus got released already. She didn't get released on that day, but she's gone. They're getting brave with these releases. A day to release Keith Lee or someone like that and see what happens to the company. Seriously. Us fans put money into this company from TV viewings and merchandise and stuff like that. We put money into the company. So pay the wrestlers and leave them, you know what I mean? Or let us know what's going on. Let us know as fans what's going on at least. I have to wait for someone's podcast to pop up. You know what I mean? I have to wait for someone's podcast to pop up to know the reason why people have been released. Let us know now. Let us know now. Now, I'm telling you, bro, don't even think about it. I'm telling you, I'm expecting, if this is how the day's going, I'm expecting Aleister Black. I'm expecting Ricochet. I wouldn't Murphy. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, the Keith Lee's been off TV, so I don't have to might try that. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. You're never gonna notice that WWE is paying for this in money. You're never gonna notice. But what you will notice is what happens with the viewings and the boos and stuff when the fans come back. Let's see what happens. I don't think Peyton Royce, Peyton Royce's husband's on AEW. Obviously Sean Spears, which is Ty Dillinger. But I'm not joking. The way AEW is set at the moment, the way their women's division is, I don't even know if they'll take Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. I don't even know if they'll take any of them. I'm being deadly serious. Demon One, I know the reason why Keith Lee has been off, but it's if you keep up with the stuff he's been posting, he's recovered from the COVID already. He said the other day, you'll see one day the reason why. So 100%, yeah. That's what. And I tell you, man, some of these people are going to end up in Impact, and yes, they'll be able to have their own freedom, and they'll be getting paid. So for that reason, I'm happy for them. But Impact ain't the one. Trust me. I tried to watch that, and it's bad, man. It's bad. I hope they don't release Elias either. I mean, you're going to release people, you're going to give people terrible storylines and then release them. You're just trying to embarrass people. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know if I should stay online or... Obviously, I can't stay on the stream forever, but if everyone's staying here for the moment, then I'll keep checking for you guys. But it's not looking good, I'll tell you that. It's not looking good at all. And I can imagine that the people, Peyton must be devastated, but I know for sure because she's been doing some good stuff. She's been trying to get herself over. Wouldn't be surprised if like Mustafa Ali or somebody. What I'll do is I'll stay on Sean Sapp's thingy Twitter because he's normally up with it. He's from Fightful Wrestling, so feels like they're building a whole new roster for AEW, a whole new roster. Yeah, Michael, I agree, but you never know, man. She's got a great Instagram following, and they care about pop culture stuff nowadays. They don't even care about the actual wrestling side of things. So she's doing something big for them, you know, like that. Shout out to you, Zen. Great, Sarah. I agree, bro. Feels like they're just kicking man up. Brother Nero. Well, Brother Nero, if you remember what I said, I don't want to like wind anyone up, but if anyone's been watching my streams for the last 5 weeks, I said every stream that Jeff Hardy's going to AEW. I said every single stream, because why not? His brother's there. They're not using him properly. But I'm telling you, no. Alexa's tweeting out stuff. Kayla's tweeting out. I just panicked and then I thought that Alexa was gone. I swear I got scared. But it's them tweeting to Billy Kay. I even got my son to do a flipping Billy Kay impression on the WrestleMania thing, but oh yeah, of course, Alex. That's what I'm saying. He only lost him like 3 or 4 days ago. I mean, at this point, is anyone shocking? Samoa Joe's gone, so no one's shocking from there. You know what I mean? Apart from someone like Jeff. When you think of it, Samoa Joe as a wrestler he had all of it. All of it. I'm not saying it's not bad for everyone. Zen remembers Chang's impression as well. Yeah, man. But it's like, this is very bad, man. I mean, the way they're acting now, they'll probably release Lacey Evans as well while she's pregnant. I can imagine that. They'll release Lacey Evans while she's pregnant. They'll release Jeff Hardy when his dad just died. No shame, man. No shame. I can't believe we were just talking about... I can't believe before this went off, the last 10, 15 minutes, we were talking about last Wednesday. I mean, last year's Black Wednesday when everyone got released. Literally that, and then this happens. Yeah, Brother Nero was about to lose it. And they have cheat to say stuff like they've reached the terms of their contract and that what everyone's contract was finished on the same day. No Tony Khan sitting there with the checkbook. Twitter's just sitting there. Everyone on Twitter's just sitting there refreshing their page and writing new stuff, man. CJ, I can't see the tweet. My account got banned. The tweet from who, bro? I wonder what they're doing since you're betraying the Fiend. Yeah, let's talk. Might as well talk some wrestling, guys. There's no point just talking about this. It's going to make us all sad. So we'll just do that, and I'll go up to 2 hours on the stream, guys, and then I literally have to do work. But 15 minutes we'll do in it. So And I'm going to just say this again, guys, in the chat. I know none of you guys are doing it, but anyone who's new who comes in the chat, I do not want to hear sack this guy and bring back this person. That's not fair, because people have wives, they have husbands, they have kids, they have dogs, they have houses, they have cars. So it doesn't matter. No one should, you know what I mean? No one should be getting it done like this, where it's also out in the open. I'd rather have the one day with somebody and then let them be released. Yeah, Zilla wrestlers have been released. So far, the Iconics completely have gone. Samoa Joe, Mickie James, Chelsea Green, Kalisto. People are starting to put on Twitter multiple unused stars, so I think Slapjack as well. I hope not. I don't even know, actually. I don't know if that's coming up. I'm waiting for people's name to pop up. Yeah, Zilla, Samoa Joe. So it can't be Zoe Stark. She just had one of the best matches on. She was just fighting Tony Storm in the kickoff show. No one released so far. Honestly, from the whole list, what there's been there, the only ones I not agree with what kind of expected is Mickie James, kind of, but not like this. Bo Dallas, I expected it at some point. Tucker, I expected at some point. I didn't expect Chelsea Green because I know she was injured. Never expected Samoa Joe and didn't expect Kalisto either. Yeah, Brock did love Joe. What's your opinion on Becky and Ronda's possible return? Don't really have an opinion on it. Like, Becky's return is just it's gonna happen. It's just when. So that's kind of normal. That's not a big thing. And then with Ronda, I'm all here for it, man. Like, listen, I don't particularly like Ronda in the WWE. In fact, I don't really like her at all in there. But I was excited in the beginning when she first came in. But she would have improved by now. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Zilla says, I hope Shelton doesn't. Me either, because I know stuff are storylines. But can you imagine releasing someone from the Hurt Business and then releasing him from the WWE? Just don't bode well, especially when they got made to look like jobbers. It's crazy. This is crazy. Just put Nikki Cross and Jimmy Uso. I hope that's not a thing. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, I was just checking if ever you guys could see me in the chat. Anna, see you later. I hope you're yeah, man, I hope you'll be all right, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's not going to affect us. You know what I mean? We can get on with our life and stuff. I just feel bad for these people who have been released. I really do. And yeah, Samoa Joe, I promise if Samoa Joe goes to AEW, the ratings are about to go through the roof. So shout out to you, Anna. See you later. Savage, I know how to cheer you up. Check funny Oscar WWE means. I've been checking them, man. I'm all right, bro. I'm not like you know what I mean. I'm sad in a certain way, but you know what I mean. It's not one of them where I'm sad where I can't go on my life. I just feel bad, and I mean the only thing I'll say is the people who have been released. When I watch SmackDown tomorrow, or when I watch Raw on Monday, I won't notice straight away. But the fact that I was waiting for them, some of them to get a push, or waiting for some of them to come back. Samoa Joe one's gonna kill me because he was on commentary as well, so I'm used to his voice now. Crazy, yeah, man. We was, bro. We were literally talking about people getting released as well. It was very weird. The internet will not only explode because it's Jeff Hardy, but the fact that his dad just died as well. Incredibly crazy. I said this. What the Samoa Joe? I can't believe it. I know. Sorry, before you end the stream, do you have Instagram? Yeah, I do. It's Pro Wrestling Savage. You'll find it's got the same logo as the channel, so head over there, brother, and I'll accept you on there. I don't even know if I have to accept you actually, but yeah. Leave me a message, Demon Team. I'll notice you. It's crazy. Yeah, Zilla, but he was never the WWE champion, and that's it's crazy. Nima, don't know. This would be stupid if they released Nakamura, and I promise Nakamura, Jeff Hardy, Ricochet, and Keith Lee, and Aleister Black, any of them people get released straight away. I'll be off the stream in quicker than 10 minutes. I promise that. So Mojo's had great storylines with every single person. I'll check WWE again because I don't want to. The last person who got released on WWE.com and WWE's Twitter was Billy Kay. I mean, not Billy Kay, Peyton Royce. It's unbelievable, you know. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. All right, when's the next Savage Talk? Next Savage Talk's on Monday, bro. 6:15. This is actually the Savage Talk Extra. It's normally shorter, but obviously, yeah. He's a great commentator. Nah, don't do that. I said this already, guys. Don't do this thing where you're talking about releasing other people in terms of other people. That's not fair to do. You know what I'm saying? Everyone deserves respect. You don't have to be your favorite wrestler, but even if they release somebody like Baron Corbin or someone that I don't want them to be released. Not on this day anyway, not like this. Give them a bit more respect, man. Let them have their last match or something, you know what I'm saying? Or let the fans know it's their last match so everyone can pay their respects to them. Yeah, I just seen that Samoa Joe. Craziness. Joe just tweeted they should never have gave me money. That wasn't Joe's last tweet, was it? I'm on his Twitter at the moment. Yeah, they really shouldn't have never gave me money. Well, at least Mojo's in a good place. He's happy. He got paid. Stephen Cooper, yeah, I do watch NXT UK. I just don't do any videos on it, but I might start doing some videos on it. No more releases, which is a good thing. Big facts. They are posting NXT UK stuff now. No more releases. Yeah, no more releases. That's good. They'll never release Seth Rollins, man. Although he's one of the highest paid ones, but man like Joe, you know. The thing is, Joke's tweet is is reply to CM Punk. That's where the tweet. Don't let CM Punk get in on this, man. He won't stop. Mickie tweeted. Let me see what she tweeted. They even let her go to the Hall of Fame. They're taking a mick, aren't they? Mickie James. Last tweet. Grateful. I'll give you the tweet from Mickie, but I need to record that. Okay. Grateful memories, grateful for the locker room, grateful for the fans, grateful for these little keys to my golden handcuffs. You can never expect others' vision of you to be as big as your own dreams. Thank you, Vince McMahon. Always blessed and grateful. Classy stuff. Classy stuff from Mickie James there. And yeah, crazy. Craziness. Yeah, brother Nero, they're all in danger, bro. But I wouldn't be putting names down that of people you think like that, because it's almost now they've released Samoa Joe and Peyton and Billy, who are Samoa Joe's on commentary all the time. Billy's been on every SmackDown and Raw for the last couple of weeks, apart from this week's one, and Peyton's been there as well. So I wouldn't be thinking that other people are safe. You might want to look to people who are just in tag teams and that now, people who are being used. This is disgusting. I think it's disgusting. I've got 4 minutes left, guys. I really hope they don't release Liv Morgan either. I like Liv Morgan a lot, and I think she's got more to offer to the company. The thing is, what I will say is, guys, people lose their jobs on it. Like, people do lose their jobs, but nah, it's not the. Yeah, I mean, they posted about NXT. They have to post about NXT, and you know what I mean? It's not fair that they don't get their promotion for the NXT UK, what's about to come on. But at the same time, kind of crazy. And yeah, the fact they let Billy Kay wrestle at WrestleMania, and the fact that was her last match, the match was trash, and not because of her, by the way. This is what we live in, man. You all have to try and keep yourself from getting mad at stuff, because it can wind you up a lot, and it's no good for us. Well, I know that much. Oh yeah, true. Right, squad. The problem is I thought that and I'm not saying this because she's been released. I said it on last week's Savage Talk as well. They was doing that thing with I watched the bump. Was it the week before WrestleMania? And they asked Carmella if she would tag with anyone, and then obviously she said Billy Kay, and she's like, Billy Kay is amazing and it would be great. And then yeah, that's what happens. Released. I don't know what to say anymore. Hopefully, what we say, guys. Now we've done all of this. Let's just stop putting up people's names now who might be released, because there's no point. Like, you know what I mean? It's not even going to be a good thing if we end up predicting it. You know, we're just going to be sad, so we might as well just forget about it. There's been no more posts. I will put stuff on my YouTube community page for you guys if everyone's not going to check Twitter themselves, but I'm guessing a lot of you will. I can't believe it. But I'm about to go, man. I got like a minute. So, if you guys want to say anything, put it in the chat very quick. Don't put no long messages, because I won't be able to respond to them all. I got 40 seconds, and then go let my son know that one of his favorite wrestlers have gone. Absolutely sucks, man. And when I mean Samoa Joe's one of his favorite wrestlers, I ain't joking. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, brother Nero, we never covered it, but basically it was just going off what we off the Monday night WrestleMania match. Don't worry, I put a lot of them trolls in their place. If you put Jeff released, is that a real thing? Please tell me it's not a real thing. Because I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. I'm honestly not here for it. So if it's just trolling stuff, then just allow it, man. Because that's when I start. That's really like I said he was gonna go AEW, but I let him go on his own terms. Jeff Hardy hasn't been released. Oh, okay. I'm getting off this, man, because this is winding me up. Like, people keep putting stuff and then I don't know what's going on. Then, you know. Yeah, John G, I'll see you Monday night, bro. You know, like that. Yeah, guys, it's been fun, man. Thank you very much, bro. I've done longer than, you know what I mean, I normally do, but yeah, you know, like that. But yeah, thanks, guys. I've been your boy, Good Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. I can't even do the excitement thing, honestly. Can't be releasing my guy like that, man. You know them way there. Me and like cousin Joe and that, you know them way there. You see how happy I am in the picture, bro. You know the vibes. Crazy. You know, like that. Crazy. Can't believe it. I don't even know how you're supposed to respond to these ones, you know them way there. Sad times. Peace out, guys. Run.